inappropriate.
The next question is, would you trade rare loot for sex? And I thought that this was interesting because this was a message that someone posted on one of the message boards for a game. And they basically said, had a girl offer me sex for an infernal cape, she lives 20 minutes away. I'm glad that he was clear on that, like how far. It says she was an 8 out of a 10 and I was going to do it, but to be honest, well, until I realized how dumb she is, which is a major turnoff. And it's funny because, this was supposedly in RuneScape. I don't know RuneScape because I personally never played that game, but I guess this is like some crazy item. So yeah, would you trade rare loot for sex?
Look, my biggest issue with this tweet, besides this guy being kind of an asshole, is, here it is he's calling her dumb. He's calling her dumb. And honestly, who's the dumb one here? If you think about any of those rare items that it takes in any game, think about it. It takes hundreds and hundreds of hours to gain these things, and time and grinding and camping bosses and all of this stuff to get these pixelated items. Man, she's going to get all this effort-free loot and she's going to get laid. It may not be great, but hey, something's better than nothing sometimes.
That's true. I think that what happens is you get those guy glasses on and you realize that, wait a minute, like, yeah, she may be offering sex for this cape, but at the same time, that could be detriment. It's like, you think it's pleasurable because you're there, you're like, yeah, I'm going to give her a good time. And then she's like, this is going to be horrible, but I really need that cape.
Let me just put it this way. She gets this like hours and hours and hours and hours long acquired cape for 5 minutes of gyrating.
If
that. I'm like, you know what? I mean, if she's open to it, I don't judge. If she's open to it, I mean, who's the dumb one here?
It's funny because they always talk about risk, to reward ratio in games, and that's true, man. If it takes that long to get this very rare cape, or it's a rare drop, or it takes hundreds of hours to get, I don't know. Okay, let's put it this way. Let's say the sex was the best in the world, but it was only 5 minutes. Is it still worth those 100 hours it takes to get the cape?
I know. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, dumb, come on.
I mean, then again, there are some people out there. I mean, I see it on Reddit all the time. People posting about how they're dying to have sex, and they think they're never going to have sex. They're going to be the 40-year-old virgin. So I guess this could be one rare thing for another. So I don't know, man. I guess you gotta think this out. You can't just dismiss it like this guy. This guy's trying to act cool, like he has all these opportunities just waiting for him. And that's for all you know, he's there crying because she rethought her decision and turned him down.
That's right. Listen, that takes two. Someone's got to be willing to like offer sex for something like digital and pixelated, and then someone's got to be willing to accept that. So as far as I'm concerned, they're both around the same level. So the fact that he disparages her is pretty shitty.
Yeah, exactly. The top comment was, it's not very rare, it's just difficult to get. And then he puts in parentheses, the item or sex. So both could be rare depending on your situation,
Exactly.
I guess it's kind of like when you have like a millionaire who will spend money on something and then everyone else is like, oh, why are you wasting money on that? You could do this, you could do that. And the guy's like, I have money. What I don't have is time. So I'm using my extra money to buy the thing that I don't have that much of is time. So if you have all this time to get the rare item in a game, but you can't get sex, then that's an equal and fair trade.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Hey guys, listen. You like the games? You like the interviews? You like the shows? How about you click on that subscribe button and also give us a like? We really need your help here, huh?